Yeah. I think I'll have some nightmares of constantly opening the same models of containers, a wooden box on the wall, a metal box on the floor, and a metal locker, all making this awful sound. Stanislav, so you awoke. I left you a backup key to the room. Under the circumstances, I decided to find a way out of this quagmire. If you're strong enough, try to get out on your own. Quite a warm welcome. So I woke up in a levitating concrete skeleton of an office building, suspended in the thick air in the middle of a growling swamp, drowning in mist. Yeah, so far so good. So, yo everyone, hope you're all good. I still struggle coming up with the best way to let my thoughts flow through this YouTube thing, but I'll let this one be an experiment of short impression on stuff I play. This time about Mudoba. Mudoba is a little walking sim / survival horror indie game developed by Exarchic. It tells a story about two scientists lost in a bog dimension falling apart at the end of its lifespan. Already sounds like something I would like to check out, so I did. So, I stepped out onto the wooden structures branching out into the fog. As you can see, I was already hooked into this setting. Original, weird and eerie, with that Slav junk glue holding everything together and making the mix ooze atmosphere, truly. And just listen to this music. I could cut these dense vibes with a knife. It's droning, haunting, hypnotizing. Definitely one of the best cinematic quagmire ambient I know. And so I noticed that the lore of this game is cryptic, delivered through notes found in a random order in the buildings dotted around the landscape. We find out that the dimension is barely holding itself together. It makes the whole idea of being stuck here, not able to escape, a truly horrifying experience in a cosmic horror sense. After walking around for a while, getting myself familiarized with basic mechanics, I noticed the gate to the fenced-off area. There was a button unlocking the gate in a nearby watchtower, so I go and press it. And like that, I began my journey into the bog, not knowing what awaits me in the maze of its creaking wooden bridges. Not knowing if I'm dealing with a hidden indie gem, or another title which is not really worth checking out. Oh wow, hey there. I started my stroll along numerous junky bridges made out of rotting wood by walking in a random direction, looking for vantage points and buildings with silhouettes standing out from the background of the pale, foggy horizon. And that led me to my first encounter with a storm? Wind was picking up and my character received damage if I wasn't standing high enough above the dangerous thick air. I literally panicked for a second and started to hide in the corner of the room, not knowing if I'm safe or not. And then I met my main living antagonist. A terrifying huge hand emerging from the waters. Not gonna lie, not the scariest thing ever. Just annoying. Bridges, buildings, and wooden huts seem to be planned illogically, most likely due to the procedural generation, but it makes sense with the state of this world, it being a dangerous dimension about to collapse. You know, as you do. But I guess it's apparent by now that I'm a huge fan of this atmosphere, of this music, this haunting sky visuals and the general vibe of this game. Not talking about the hands, of course. So, I do what I can do best here, which is to walk, to fall into the toxic water. And then I encounter another storm, which is actually very, very cinematic. My character is breathing heavily as the wind has this low hum, this rumble to it. Yet, even though I'm surrounded by its deadly grip, I can feel a bit of respite in here. And we keep hearing this voice, this person screaming towards us. Ah, it's you once again. Okay, yeah. Easy now. And I think exactly this was about the moment when I realized the time is actually progressing, making the sky darker and darker. I guess the sense of time doesn't work the same when you are in a dimension falling apart in its seams. This, of course, needs some more scientific data, right? And I finally made it to this place. It's actually a barge, which is meant to take me to the other side, but I tried the button and there's no power. At this point I wasn't sure if it's just the next stage, so I try once again. But it's apparent that there's no use. Inside this little house I found the control station, which also doesn't seem to be functional. So we collect all we can, try the lever once again, and then we continue our journey. So I wander into the unknown once more, getting trapped in the storm, opening a lot of containers, finding a piece of map, and just getting lost in a dense fog which only dissipates when the sun goes up. At least a little bit. While I witness everything which this swamp has to offer, I keep wondering, what is the main structure of this game? Am I destined to wander here forever? While pondering this question, I finally make it to the first functional power box. And then the structure, the gameplay loop, becomes apparent. It's the maze which we have to navigate in order to find all 4 power boxes, activate them, and go back to the barge. So I search, I get trapped in the storm once again, get shelter on the watchtower, and watch how the sun sets once again. Yeah, this game is actually pretty. And here you can see how, after figuring everything on my own, I finally found a note which explains it to me. The 4 electrical boxes, the barge and stuff like that. At this point in the game I finally started to find more pieces of the map, which made it more understandable. Like, this is the maze and we are just navigating it and finding the next objectives to complete it. As I already established in my working theory, of course, but now we have a proof. And unfortunately you are witnessing the last moments of my first character's adventure as I get trapped in the deep water and frantically try to search for the high point which I can run to. I slip off this wooden pole. I jump around and wave my arms like a madman, trying to free myself from the depths of this quagmire. As my last resort, I try to climb this pole. But finally and cinematically get punched to death by our friend, the Hand. After that, I started another playthrough and actually completed the game, evacuating on the barge and hopefully making contact with our friend scientist and the outside world. So yeah, the game is short, and even though there is some potential for replay value as there are secrets and achievements, I haven't felt drawn into exploring this game more than that one full playthrough. When the gaminess becomes apparent, most of the initial charm is frankly gone and we are left with the simple maze navigation gameplay with a mean hand and toxic storm. Nevertheless, I am still grateful for the experience. I admire the amount of thought this little indie title squeezed out of my mind just to fill the gaps left by the developer. I really enjoyed the atmosphere and yeah, the haunting ambient was my favorite part of it. But not to end this video on such a dreadful and scary note, I've been doing a lot of other things recently. I've been streaming some Underrail. Yeah, okay. Okay, you know, fuck you, camera. Yeah, fuck that. Entertainment room keycard. What? Okay, never mind. It seems that we can't really be staying too long here. I'm sorry. I swear, like, this part of the game is just straight up annoying. Oh! Oh wow, you waited just to waste my time. Oh, and it's incredible. Incredible, really. And I'm stunned, really. Stop. Oh my god, we can't do this like that. Oh, I will lose it. I will, frankly, no. No, I will give up on this game. I will give up on this game. I'm not even having fun no more. I'm just frustrated. This is a fucking mistake. No, please stop. Stop just stunning me all the time. Oh my god, really? And he, like, instantly cremated me on his way out. I'm also playing a lot of Wasteland 3. Okay. And here is the huge sign towards Denver Airport, and that's exactly where we need to go. Oh, who are you? Yeah, you should. Oh my god, it's frozen tortoise. Appears to be as rigid as a stone. It lays on its back, legs in the air. Flip the tortoise into its feet. You notice small, precise letters carved into its shell. Bert the tortoise. So we can like flip him. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah, okay. Yes. Oh, look at the departures. Wow. Oh, we can buy pickles. So, come join me, because these are not the only games we are doing here on the streams. And also, I've been playing some minor stuff, you know. I've been goofing around some demos of the last Next Fest. But I guess that will be a great subject to start the next video with. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye. Bye guys.